been know someone or who has been affected by someone else that has Alzheimer's disease or a form of dementia. Every 66 seconds, someone in the U.S. is diagnosed with a form of Alzheimer's. And in my personal case, when I was about 13, I began noticing changes within my grandfather. First, he was forgetting what he was saying or what he was doing, and then eventually it progressed to forgetting our names, faces, and where he's even at. Now, it's affected all of the lives in my family, and it also affects other lives, families. Alzheimer's disease is an irreversible and progressive brain disease, and it is also commonly known as dementia, but then it progresses to Alzheimer's disease, which is, it first is destroying the neurons and progresses towards brain cells and burns off, like, it kills all the connections through the cells. And then, as you can see here, so that's, it occurs over time. With Alzheimer's disease, it has no cure, but through foundations and organizations, they work towards improving the quality of life towards the patient and the family or the caregivers to ensure that they are able to live a happy life. First I'm going to talk about Alzheimer's disease. Then I'm going to discuss the Alzheimer's Foundation of America, and then I'm going to lead towards what are some of their treatments. Treatments to help ensure the quality of life towards the patient. First, Alzheimer's disease is the 6th leading cause of death in the U.S. Since out of the top 10 leading causes of death in the United States, it is the only one with no cure. And then 2 out of 3 that are diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease are women. And then 5.7 million Americans are diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. From Kale's British Medical Journal 2015 discussed some of the symptoms that someone with Alzheimer's disease would experience, such as memory loss, the gradual loss of performing day-to-day tasks. They also have an impairment of their words, language. They go through multiple mood changes, which a caregiver can experience, which is such as lash outs or aggression. And now that I talked about some of the effects of Alzheimer's disease, I'm going to move towards a foundation working towards improving the quality of life towards the patient, which is the Alzheimer's Foundation of America. It was founded in 2002, and according to Charity Navigator 2018, they discussed that their mission was that they're created as a resource towards the families and the caregivers, and to provide optimal care towards the patients with similar conditions of Alzheimer's and other forms. And from the foundation, they have organized 2,600 members, and from the American Foundation of America, they go to detection of early symptoms, and they also provide the free confidential memory screenings. And now that I talked about the Alzheimer's Foundation of America, I'm going to move towards some of their treatments. Such as what is memory screening is the testing of the memory, skills, and the language. And they have screened more than 4 million patients, and through this, Sorry. Through the memory screening is they're private and it's also confidential, so it's just with the patient and with the doctor for the screening. And then also a clinical study is with volunteers, and since there's no cure, it focuses on the aspect of improving the life of the patient. And now that I've talked about Alzheimer's disease, a foundation to improve the quality of care for the patients and the treatments. Alzheimer's disease is an irreversible and progressive brain disease, which, since there's no cure, the foundations are working towards improving the quality of life towards the patients. And to call to action, if you'd like to donate, this is the website. Thank you.